Hi guys. So for this week's vlog, I am the group leader, and the article that I read was called Adopting an Interdisciplinary Approach to General Music. And this article was by Janet R. Barrett, and basically the article was a bunch of different vignettes that are put together to show us how to adopt those strategies into music classrooms, and by showing examples of different teachers who have done so in the past. Just a couple of examples of the vignettes. One of them, an elementary school teacher, helped add texture to his students' performances. And so when they wanted to harmonize their melodies, but when they were confused about how to do so and they couldn't quite get it right, he thought of a different way to explain it to them. So he used poetry to do that. And he used different sounds to show them how different sounds can layer so that they could do that with music as well. Another example was a high school lab wanted to learn more about collaborating with artists, and so the teacher used paintings from different artists and showed them the different techniques that were used, and to teach them about expressionism. The teacher also taught students about the physical challenges that the artist had to overcome, and this helped the students understand the obstacles that people might have to face, or that artists might have to face when they were creating these artworks, or in the music or in the art business. And so he used art to kind of implement that into music. One more example, another vignette was when this teacher named Maria, she introduced a historical figure to her students, and she played his life out loud through music. So every step of his life, she had different songs that went along with that. And so then she described, for example, one of them was "This Land Is Your Land," and it was a video that went along with the song, and it showed materials from his family, old letters, old family things that represent their heritage. And so this shows how a middle school teacher can incorporate history into her music lesson as well. So because we are not going to be general music teachers, we're going to be more elementary based. My question for this week is how pick one subject. So it could be history, science, math, English, anything you want, even art or some of the other specials like PE. And decide at least one way that you would create those interdisciplinary approaches within that subject, tying it to music. So for example, the history one, she brought a historical figure and then talked about songs that were for his life. So just make sure that you pick a certain subject, and then pick out different at least one way, but different ways that you can kind of combine those two and integrate so that you can use it in your own elementary school classroom. So this can be for any grade level, but just make sure that you do that. And I look forward to hearing everybody's responses and responding to all of you guys on Friday.